Phonic and freaking McKinnon need to see the field a lot more.
Oh, they got rid of Madden, and look where they're at now, huh? I guess that wasn't the problem.
The hitting instructors still have their job. That to me is the biggest question. Why do they still have their fucking job?
And all I want to say is,
It's the Todd Fox Postgame Podcast with your host, Todd Fox.
Hey, welcome into another bald edition of Halos in the Infield, the postgame show with your host, Todd Fox. That is me. More baldness all around. The Angels get a rare victory in Houston as the Angels win today 6-1. Ohtani outpitches Urquidy. So Urquidy has been pitching his ass off against the Angels all season long, but he takes the loss today. He falls to 13-6. Ohtani, despite not having much run support all season, goes to 12-8. And I called it here a few weeks ago, and I'm still saying it again to reiterate. If Ohtani gets two more wins here in September, he's getting the fucking MVP, no doubt. And he hits 40 home runs, he's right there. Our boy Mike Trout hit his 34th today, a big 3-run homer, a part of a 4-run second inning as the Angels take a commanding lead early. Did not do much later in the game. Breaking news on David Fletcher. If you haven't heard, he hurt his finger. They were initially Fox, because they suck at broadcasting, said, oh, he's got a broken finger, but no, it looks like it'll just be a bad bruise, whatever, little cocoa. His mommy will kiss it, and it'll be all better by tomorrow. So Fletcher will be okay. He left early in the first inning after being hit by Urquidy or whatever. Ohtani tonight, 3 RBIs, all 3 coming on that home run by Trout. I'm sorry, he gets the 3 RBIs. Ohtani goes 0 for 4, gets pulled from the game. I think that was more of I don't think that was an injury. I think that was more of along the lines of just resting him a bit. He went 0 for 4 out there. No need to be out there at that point. Ward had 3 more hits today, so that's really exciting for him tonight. 3 for 4. Duffy went 0 for 4 in that 5 spot. The analytics are killing me when they put stupid position players in stupid roles. And, I don't know why he's batting 5th. To me, it should be Ford. Ford went 2 for 4, had a very nice pick. Velasquez hitting from the right side, hitting a little bit better, but he had a nice pick in the late innings and then turn around at short. Threw a nice play to Ford at first. Ford is feeling out pretty good at first. He looks like Napoli over there at first. So we'll see what happens with him moving forward. I'm hoping he's one of these players that, finally gets it moving into another organization. Maybe he could be a piece next year off the bench, because obviously Walsh will be back. The shift will be gone. So guys like Walsh, who just can't hit the other way, will be able to pull it not into a shift, but through the middle for a ground ball base hit through the first and second base side. Also today, we had Marsh, our boy Brandon Marsh. Let's go, Brandon Marsh. He freaking went the other way on a home run. 3 for 3. It's a wonder what these players can do with a good hitting instructor in actual practice, also discipline, and also good scouting reports. If you have all that and managers that believe in what they're teaching, and actually critique the players instead of jacking off, like Jeremy Reed finding Pokemon all over the field and Paul Sereno rocking back and forth just dreaming of nachos, you're not going to get much done. The fact that the Angels are playing a little bit better and hitting a little bit better is, in my opinion, way too far, way too late, because of the fact they let this shit go long. They did not break tradition. The Angels now, you're finally seeing Reed and Sereno supposedly work with these players finally, and they're starting to hit a little bit better. But it's too little too late. They should have been doing this when they were for 2.5 months, averaging 1.5 runs a game. So you see guys that leave Anaheim and flourish. It's no coincidence. Trust me, it's no freaking coincidence. A guy like Iglesias, who was there at short, took off in Colorado. Guys like C.J. Cron, who have left. Guys, like Brandon Marsh, you'll see what happens when Squiddy Poo leaves this year and he goes to another team, and if the other team gives him plate appearances, you watch his average go up. But then again, he's a career 167 hitter, so maybe I'm wrong on that. Squiddy Poo did get 2 hits tonight. They had 11 hits, but they did have 11 strikeouts. Most of those came after Urquidy left, and the bullpen of the Astros is just that strong. I'd like for them to keep it under 10 strikeouts, but they didn't do it. We're going to go a little different here. I know there's some guys that struck out a lot. Houston players did not do too good, but 2 guys I want to highlight. is Ohtani. Again, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, one earned run, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Herget came in and pitched 2 2/3. Spectacular once again, lowering his ERA to 2.44 with 1 strikeout. And then Quijada came in and gave up a hit. Other than that, the Angels bullpen did their job. Houston's did their job as well. So we're going to get into the real quick the awards for tonight, and we're going to give the Stamos Award away.
Let me just say, have mercy.
I got to say, I love that intro. It's very dramatic. But John Stamos, real quick, if you haven't seen Roger Lodge's boyfriend, John Stamos, if you haven't seen that Disney show where he's like a supposed coach that got in trouble for coaching men's basketball and he had a national championship, and then John Stamos has to now coach an academy of women's basketball, it is terrible acting. And it's so funny because Roger Lodge in AM30 is like, I went to the studios in downtown Culver City and at the Disney studios, and I personally coached John Stamos on how to be a coach. So all the things that you see on that television show is exactly from me because John Stamos did not know how to address the girls or act like a coach. So I mentored him in his acting. Oh, wow. So you mentored John Stamos in acting. I can see the fruits of your labor, John Stamos, from your boy Roger Lodge. Way to go, because that's some pretty shitty acting. I implore you guys to watch that because it is actually comedy. But the Stamos Award for Best Player on the Field is given to us by John Stamos, and we give it in his behalf to the best player on the field tonight, and that's Shohei Ohtani. No, it's not. It's Mike Trout. Mike Trout came through again, 6th straight game with a home run. He went deep again against Houston, a team and also a stadium he usually sucks at. So he did a real good job tonight, looked really good. He's got 34 home runs. 31 are solo home runs. He's like Captain Solo, because how do you have 34 home runs and 67 RBIs? Oh, wait, you're hitting in the second hole as a power hitter, number 1. And number 2, no one can get in front of you on base at all. So tonight with him hitting that 3-run homer is like him hitting a 10-run homer, because it never happens. It just never happens. So either way, Stamos Award goes to your boy and our favorite baseball player right now, next to Shohei Ohtani or in front of Shohei Ohtani, however you feel, or if they're both your favorite, whatever. But your boy Mike Trout gets the Stamos tonight. Now, who gets the worst player on the field award? I'm not sure if this is even possible to do, but let's go with it anyway. So the Nacho Night Award goes to the worst player on the field, or worst performance. I have to say, for the worst performance, I have to say the baseball field. Did you guys? This is a controlled environment in Houston. That roof can open or close. They have to keep that grass good. What the fuck happened to that field? Did they play a football game or 3 soccer games in a row? It was chewed up. There's dirt spots. That's not supposed to happen. Fire the grounds crew. That's an injury waiting to happen. It's pitted. It looked like my old high school baseball field. We had like one guy taking care of the whole field, and it looked like shit all year round. Well, that's what that one looked like. Did they not have the budget? Did they not use their sprinklers? What the hell happened to their field in this series? It looks like dog shit. So the Nacho Night Award, Paul Sorrento somehow is just going to leave some nachos on the baseball field. I guess, because that's what it comes. It looked crappy. I mean, man, I'm telling you. Or just give the nachos to the grounds crew. It was terrible, dude. I don't know. I've never seen a Major League Baseball field look that bad. Even after a rainstorm, it doesn't look that bad. That looks like shit. And it's looked like shit the entire series. No one's even addressed that. So let's move on to these comments, because it's going to be a short show tonight. I just made dinner, so it just did not I made homemade enchiladas, so I'm hungry. Andrew Rivas says, light that baby up. Randy says, Mike fucking Ford better be the Stamos bath. No, he wasn't, Randy. Sorry, but he was close. Mr. Clean is back. Yes, Dan Rios. I'm going to clean them floors. Damn, another visit to the barber shop. Exactly. 1, 2, 3, Inspector Gadget. Herget was awesome, wasn't he, Yvette, tonight? Also, thank goodness they beat the Astros, Sonia says. Mike Trout is MVP. He's making a run, but I'd have to say right now it goes to Shohei Ohtani. It has to. Saturday dub, let's go. Joseph likes that right there. Also, Trout 6 straight games with a home run ahead of Bonds. He sure is. Let's trade Trout and Ohtani. Now, here's the thing, Dan. If he never got injured and he was just playing these last 3 years solid and putting up solid numbers, he'd be way ahead of Bonds' record, at least for home runs. And Randy's doing a little sarcasm. Leaf says, gonna take a while to adjust to your dome. Todd, I'm sorry, I forgot the hat again. Usually I wear hats to not have, because I turned off the glare the other night. The glare, I saw the replay was unbearable. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I did do the whole, squeaky clean forehead and everything. Jack says, seems like we're winning more, but they never move in the standings. It's because we're buried, dude. So it's all over. The only thing left, Jack, is to literally avoid the worst record in Angels baseball history. And the magic number now after the win tonight is 10. So we need 10 more wins to avoid that 92 threshold. Also, Italians are pussies, according to Randy. Grillmaster says, duh, cheaters lose. And then all of a sudden, the first honk of the night goes to a dose of Adila because she says, or he says, Angels 2022 World Series champs, baby. And then Mama Mia, Grillmaster says, Rob says, God, I dislike bald people almost more than I dislike Squid. Hey, that's wrong. Also, Squid doing his thing today. He did. Skinhead. Shut up. You're going to say I'm from, what was that movie? God, what was that one with the kid from Terminator back in the day? That racist movie, whatever. Leaf says Ex-Angels hitters are gonna be like ex-Orioles pitchers. Could be, Leaf. It could be. I just don't want it to continue the narrative. Martin says and what's up, my boy Martin? He says we still in it for the postseason, seeing that we are winning meaningless games. No, exactly what we're doing right now is we're killing our draft status. That's what we're doing. Nacho Butt looks like a G. Maybe Dr. Evil works better. It should. Mountain Dew wants to call in, but I think we're going to have to take calls tomorrow, bro, because I am hungry. CJ Cron's hitting 540-foot bombs. He sure is. Squiddy Poo, Sid says. Also, Sonia says, also Marsh was playing against my Nats, so, man, it was pretty easy. But, yes, working with Kevin Long has helped. He sure is. He's playing much better with Kevin Long. Sid says those Fox announcers ruined everything. Boy, they're terrible, aren't they? I mean, it seems like everybody we get, unlike our guys, and even we don't like Patrick O'Neill that much, but they've just been terrible on these national games. The Nachos butts look like genies. The Nacho butts look like genies. More Mike fucking Ford right there. Randy's saying Albert Pujols hit 996. He might just hit 700 and then retire. That's crazy. Dan says, I was hoping for the Rays to catch up to the evil empire and eliminate the Yankees and the Astros. Well, from what I saw, I don't know if they won tonight, Dan, but they're only 3.5 back from what I saw going into the game tonight. And then, but they're not going to eliminate the Yankees, but they could move them into a wild card spot, because that would be the best thing, is for them to jump them and force them to play a wild card. The Rays would have the first series off. Where was Mike Ford 3 months ago with the Yankees? Stamos acting as bad as Rogers' show. Exactly, Martin. I'm telling you, check out John Stamos. God damn you, Todd. Mike fucking Ford should be it. Dosadilla says, Todd Fox ever considered doing voiceovers to movies? That voice makes you would be perfect for a mobster villain. I'm telling you, if you haven't heard my crime show, I do all kinds of impersonations. That's one thing that I've done a lot, and I've dubbed a lot of shit. So, like, if you guys ever get a chance to check out Grinding True Crime, it's on anywhere podcasts where you listen to it. It's it's pretty good, I think. I'm tooting my own horn. I'm sorry. I'm usually not this conceited, but I like doing different voices, and I do like Italian voices, Arabic, Japanese, German. I do a good Arnold Schwarzenegger. Done a Patrick, so there's Patrick Starfish, so there's all kinds of stuff. Sorry, I'm just going on a ramble here. Also, Sonia says, where's the golden chicken wing at? We're working on it. Rally Chris says, wait, we beat the cheaters? Yes, we did. Yes, that field was shit tonight. It sure was. Martin says, I don't give a crap if Squid is playing or not. He always gets the worst performances. Vote for me. I'm right there with you, my boy. Sonia says they had a concert there the other night. Well, that is still no excuse, Sonia. That field is terrible. And Lady Gaga will have a concert there after the Astros leave this week. Geez, they better fix that before postseason. I'm telling you, those are pretty nasty divots. And those are some pretty strong cleats that these players and super athletes are using. So if they don't want to hurt Mike Trout, that's one thing. He's not going to the playoffs. But you definitely want to watch for your own players out there. I mean, that's a safety issue, in my opinion. Squid, let's see, concerts in Minute Maid. Squid may not be the best hitter. However, he does excel while in different aspects of the game. The bunt king. He doesn't even bunt that good, though. My thing is he just doesn't. He doesn't do it for me. He strikes out way too much. And, again, I think that's also, he already strikes out a lot, but he strikes out more because of our stupid-ass hitting coaches. Sonia says, it was actually Bad Bunny concert the other night. Oh, my God, Bad Bunny. You'll never catch me listening to a Bad Bunny song or even just attempting to listen to want to even know what he's about. I just know he's a DJ. To me, that's not a musician. It's just not. At least back in the day, Prodigy, if you know who Prodigy is, they had a band. They had one guy mixing the music, but they had guys that were dancing. They had guys that were playing instruments that were singing. I can't do that. Dinner at Todd's. There you go. That's my boy right there, Matt Miles. Light that baby up. Madi says, I heard that Bad Bunny concert was there. It was a bad performance. Barry Bonds, not roided Barry. There you go. Damn, you need some sun on that head. I'm trying, man. It hasn't been hot, man. It's been humid over here. We had a freaking tropical depression. Leaf, you take on Todd with your comments about his nude noggin. You take him up with all of us. Marty says Todd, and then Mountain Dew King. I'm not taking phone calls tonight, my man. You have to call tomorrow. Stephonics. Wait. Satanic Lady Gaga having a show at Minute Maid next. Field will be worse. Satanic. There you go, Randy. American History X. I guess I'm one of the rejects right there. XNC said the same thing. Josh says, I might need my sunglasses to dim down the shine off your... It's not that bad, Josh. I had the freaking... what is it called? I had the lights turned down. Hey, man, was watching for your post-game show. Hey, thank you. Or waiting for your post-game show. Thanks, Alex. Playoffs, baby. Here we go, cuz. And then I'm sorry I haven't been too regular lately. Just had a lot of life shit going on. And then, work schedule had changed up in the last 2 weeks. It wasn't me taking off, although I will be off tomorrow because tomorrow is September 11th, and it's a day to reflect, number one. And number two, I was born on that day 42 years ago. So tomorrow's my birthday. I'm chilling, and I'm watching football. So I apologize in advance, but I will be back for our next game and throughout the regular season till we end into the postseason. And then maybe in the postseason we might have some post-game stuff or at least some live stuff too to watch baseball. So there you go. Squiddy Poo got 2 hits tonight. He sure did, Grillmaster. Alex says Fox guys were bad. They were downplaying Ohtani too much. Oh, yeah, because they're East Coast bias, Alex. Good call right there. They like their boy Aaron Judge. They want him to win. Let's see. Brzezinski is the enemy of Anaheim, cheating bastard. I can't stand him. When he would come here with Minnesota or any other team that he got pushed to afterwards, he loved it. He loved rubbing it in our faces. I couldn't stand that guy. Playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs. 4.5 games back, Dan says. How about this? Oh, that being the Rays. They must have lost to the Yankees. How about this? The Angels did better than we thought that on a national televised game. That is true. That is only their second or third win on a nationally televised game this season. I think there's something like 3-6, and they're only 12. No, they're only 12-18. 6 and 12 against the freaking Houston Astros as a whole this year. Anthony says, Todd, you better cover that dome at the tailgate. Oh, I will. Aaron Judge, future Halo baby. He was born to wear red. I don't know about that. Yanks won. They are 4.5 up right there. Also, fucking playoffs, baby. Randy saying this RBI double was driven in by Ford. Mike Ford's double made it 6-1. Oh my God, Johnson on the Crime Podcast. Oh yeah, there you go, Sonia. She knows. Sonia listens to it. I got part 3 of the Night Stalker coming out pretty soon here. I'm trying to have it out by Monday. Golden Chicken Wing came through tonight. Wing Nuts. Also, Rally Chris says, my USC football team is looking great this season. They are beating Stanford right now 41-21. And tomorrow the Chargers are going to play the Raiders. And I'm telling you, the AFC West games are playoff games all throughout. They are going to be fun to watch. Grillmaster says, it rained in Fullerton last night. I'm surprised they played soccer last night when I got there. And they look, it rained and we needed it. Michael says, Dokken, baby. Bad Bunny is an artist. He is. Bad Bunny sucks. Randy says, I'm not that drunk tonight to believe that. Sony was talking about Randy right there. Also, next Saturday, USA faces Fresno State. We're going to beat Randy's team right there, so he's already bragging. No Mike Ford, no graphic for you. Hey, that's messed up, Randy. Astros' new strategy, you can't cheat by stealing signs. Just set up traps in the field to hurt the opposing players. Astros have a map on what areas not to run over. That makes sense. Maybe they're landmines, too. Todd, can we wax your head with Mr. Clean? It would be. Let's see. Also, that's the results of the lights turned down. Turn them off. Hey, shut up. You guys saying happy birthday. Thank you so much. If you had to turn your lights down because you're dumb, you might consider wearing a wig under that hat instead. Well, I might just do that, okay? Happy birthday. Thank you, Martin. You're too kind. I'll work my magic very hard tomorrow to get you the Angels with a win for the series against the Cheaters. Thank you, Rally. Dosadilla says, had to lower my lights or my brightness all day down. Too bright in that room. Special birthday post for Todd tomorrow. Make sure y'all say happy birthday and get your Todd Fox merch. I already know which one you're going to put on there, you jerk. Alex said also, I think you should do a show with Frisch Brothers. That would be amazing. I got to see who they are first, Alex. You got to send me a little link on that. If only Trout had not been injured for 5 weeks. Exactly, Angels. Grandma, I mean, this team would be playing awesome. And not only that, I mean, his numbers would be outstanding right now. He'd be pushing 50. David Rosca, I like your little avatar right there with the Expos. What's up, Angels? Hope y'all have a great birthday. Thank you, Sonia. 42, and you still look young. In my rearview mirror, 42 long time ago. No, Sonia, you're 21. You know you are. Trout will have a 67 home run season before his career is over. I don't doubt that. It's all about the Chargers, David Rosca says. Athletics, Pirates, and Nationals have all been eliminated from the playoffs. We're almost there. David also said it's all about the Rams. Go Bolts. Fuck their faders. Dan says Bulldogs versus Beavers. Jacob. Also, Rams Chargers Super Bowl. Keep smoking that good. Fresno State gonna fuck USC in the booty. Hey, it could happen. Fresno State's beaten them before. Martin says the only Bad Bunny Randy knows is from the Playboy Mansion. Oh, that's a good point. Your Minecraft again, too. Hey, I still haven't solved this freaking problem. I've fixed a lot of things and not really. Hey, in person, it's worse. Hey, Steve Lee, stop it. Also, Jacob says, fuck USC and Fresno State makes cheerleaders just saying. Oh, wait, fuck USC, but Fresno State has great cheerleaders. There you go. Rendon and Adele sucks, so she's saying hi right there. Fish, the Super Halo brother. Oh, okay. I'm not used to calling them by their last name. Those guys are cool. I like the Super Halo brothers. They're really cool. We for some reason, we haven't done a broadcast together, but we've met up a few times at the game, chatted, had a good time. They're likely going to be there this Saturday at the tailgate, so they're cool people. I like them a lot. Definitely my favorite podcast people to talk to, by far. Rally Chris says, let's see, David, how about them Rams Thursday, 31-10? He's rubbing it in. 42 means you turn 21 twice. Yeah, I used to tell my sister when she turned 40, you're halfway dead, just a joke with her when we used to talk. Juan says, when are we going to be officially eliminated from the season? I would give us one more week. But if we keep winning, it might extend it 2 more weeks. Have a great night, Todd Fox. Like always, the Angels has the best Angels content out there. Thank you, Dosadilla. You're the best. So with that being said, I'm going to end the show a little bit early. And again, like I said, tomorrow I won't be here. It's my birthday. And then I'm not one to celebrate, but I just want to chill. And I want to watch football. It's opening day. So there you go. But Monday or Tuesday, I think Monday is the next Angels game. And then we'll be there. And again, if you haven't I got 2 tickets left, $30 each, Trout Farm. After the tailgate, we're going to mob in there. It's all together on the Trout Farm, section 101, 5 rows from the front. I got 2 tickets available left for to sit with us at the game if you're going to go to the tailgate on Saturday. And if you're going to go to the tailgate Saturday, please come and meet us underneath the Big A. Have some fun. We're going to auction off a couple things. We're going to have food. I'm telling you, my boy Paulo cooks some of the best tacos you ever taste. All homemade sauces, everything. It's me a potluck. People are going to be bringing some food too. Bring your own beer, but just hide it. Make sure you have the freaking solo cups. Cops can't touch you. And then we're going to have a good time there. Might have some cornhole. We're going to have music for sure. And then after we're all nice and fat and fed and you know boozed up a little bit, we're going to go in and have a good time inside the stadium. So please, if you want to come down, and even if you're not going to go to the game, if you want to just come by and say hi, we're going to be there we're going to get there probably at 12:30 to set up, but we're not going to start things till about like 1:30. So meet us there under the Big A. We'll be there all the way up until about 6 o'clock before we go into the game, before pregame of the stadium. So with that being said, everybody have a really good time tomorrow and the rest of your weekend, and I will catch up with you guys on Monday. Go Angels.